Hi there everyone, welcome back. So my video on the teen assaulted over the MAGA hat was actually removed from YouTube because it violated their community guidelines. That's right. It states our team has reviewed your content. Unfortunately, we think it violates our child safety policy. We removed the following content from YouTube. It stated in an email in the very fine print, this removal has not resulted in a community guideline strike or penalty on my channel. I ended up checking and it says I ended up getting a strike. I won't be able to do things like upload or post for a week. And yeah, you can see here I have to appeal now. So I appealed the video removal and the strike, and it was basically rejected instantly. I contacted YouTube and said that the video should be age restricted because there's actual context. Well, YouTube agreed and they stated that, yeah, it's age restricted now. So the video is back, but it's age restricted to 18 plus only. So I noticed another YouTuber, saltycracker, which has over 400,000 subscribers, had the exact same video, and I ended up tweeting him saying, yo, I ended up getting a strike and this removed. Heads up, this might happen to you. And this was on October 13, 2020. Salty Crackers tweeted tonight on October 15, 2020. I was wondering how I survived today's conservative purge. I guess I didn't. We will see if this gets overturned in the morning. If not, we party on D Live tomorrow. And he ended up getting a strike on October 15th, 2020. His video ended up being removed, as well as he ended up getting a strike on his video called Lefty Students Who Assaulted the MAGA Teen Get Expelled. So big YouTubers need to start listening to smaller YouTubers for their heads up and warnings. Also, I wouldn't really worry too much, Salty Cracker. Your video, Lefty Students Who Assaulted the MAGA Teen Get Expelled, will probably be reinstated. You just got to appeal it. And just like my video that came back, it was age restricted. And I'm sure your video will just be age restricted as well. So I just wanted to say my own honest opinion that YouTube system's kind of broken and sucks because anyone can just like flag and report your video, and if YouTube's automated system finds out that your video is in violation, it will just automatically remove it, and it could issue a strike, which will actually give you a 7-day ban. You can't upload, you can't do anything. Even though your video doesn't do anything wrong, it does go with the community guidelines. It's just that their automated system picks it up. And the thing is then afterwards, somebody has to manually review it. And based on what you state in your appeal, and somebody manually reviews it, if they see that there's context, they see that you actually did a good job editing or adding value to it or whatnot, then they'll actually leave the video. Worst case scenario, based on the community guidelines, they might just age restrict it to 18 plus, which I agree with 100%. If there's any videos that do go against the community guidelines, at least age restricted to 18 plus, and that's why they have us tick these little things stating that if it's okay or not okay. And sometimes we make mistakes and YouTube make mistakes, but that's the thing, is that they need to fix it where if somebody automatically flags your video, it's not an automated system that checks it and flags it. It should be manually reviewed, and then somebody should manually review it and see, yes, it either does or it doesn't. And they should also manually review and say, is this fair use? Yeah. Is there context? Yeah. And then state, yeah, okay, well, this isn't going to be deleted or removed or a strike. We'll just age restrict it. Or even if it's allowed, they just bring it back and not age restricted. And that's what I think they should do, in my own honest opinion. But like every system out there, YouTube isn't perfect, but they're working on it and they're fixing and tweaking everything. And I just want to say thank you, YouTube, for the opportunity to post videos. Huge shout out to you for actually fixing these errors right away and dealing with it, as well as actually, listening to us YouTubers and actually age restricting the videos too, because that makes a big difference instead of punishing us and giving us a strike, because your guidelines state that if there is any videos that are kind of against the community guidelines or whatever, it's graphic or whatnot, that you can tick the different, bars to limit who gets to see it, and then you can just do age restriction. And it's pretty good that you guys have that system in place. And I just wanted to give YouTube a shout out for that, because they're actually working and trying to make YouTube a better place. People think that they're censoring and deleting things, and it might look like that and it seems like that, but it's just that people aren't following the community guidelines. You can't post fake news, you can't post false stories. You can post conspiracies and things and stuff, and you can have opinion about it and report about it as long as you have a context. It's all about the context. But if you start posting videos without context, graphic videos, or anything that goes against the community guidelines, of course they're going to remove it. If you post false information saying it's true, of course they're going to remove it or delete or punish you. Like that's just bound to happen, but people are going to twist it and say it's YouTube censorship or whatnot. But that's the thing is that YouTube's trying to work on their system. It's just, they have robots and automated systems and they flag it, and then eventually they get somebody to sit down like me and actually watch the whole video and go, you know what, this is okay or this isn't okay or it's not okay, but we're going to age restrict it. So that's good. I'm glad that YouTube's doing that. I'm glad that they're starting to work on their system and try to fix it. If videos are flagged or reported, I would just hope that they would just, instead of just like deleting or giving a YouTuber a strike, they would actually review it or get somebody to manually review it. Put the video on like a hold. They should just automatically put that video back on private and then make it so they have to review it. It shouldn't affect the YouTuber's channel. It shouldn't affect the YouTuber, because when you get a strike, when I get a strike or any other YouTuber or their video gets deleted, I am 100%, I believe in my own honest opinion, and I believe I see it with my own channel. Whenever I get a strike or any controversial or copyright claim, it hurts your channel. It punishes it. You kind of like your videos kind of get censored, or like not really censored. It just doesn't come up in the search results. It just kind of gets buried. Um, Dethrottling, as it's called. I don't know. I just don't want to accuse YouTube of things, but they, I do believe that if you do get a strike, your videos are going to get, your channel is going to be hurting. They're not going to be promoting it or recommending your videos as much as often to other users as they normally do. And that's what I believe happens. And they need to fix that whole system. But you know what? Like I said, it's all a work in progress, and it's awesome that YouTube's doing this. Like, they're actually trying to fix it, and maybe they'll listen to my input and my opinion, and they might actually start doing the manually review and putting videos that get reported into like a private, so it doesn't affect the whole channel. It's not like it gets deleted or anything. It kind of goes into private. Nobody can sees it. A YouTube moderator gets to actually watch it and say yes or nay, and then that way, YouTubers, even like Markiplier and big YouTubers like Penguin Zero, don't get their channels, affected with like 6, 7 million subscribers and, a 7-day ban or whatnot. So that's just my own honest opinion. Like, I kind of look at it as like I'm a smaller YouTuber, so I have to go through a lot more steps to get bigger and go through the milestones that these other YouTubers achieved earlier, because they were on YouTube when it first came out or in the early years. So they were able to blow up and get big real quick, and they've been able to maintain that, where like other people that just start, like even like like if any of you starting like watching this video, if you start a YouTube channel today, like, it's not gonna get 1 million subscribers in, like, a day. It's not gonna get, like, a week or a month. Like, it could take years. You might not even reach 1 million subscribers. Like, that's the sad reality of it. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and that's the thing, as a smaller YouTuber or anybody that's starting today, you gotta be passionate about it. You gotta keep posting, and I figure that a lot of the smaller people now are going through a lot of more issues and problems to get big, because they're trying to, follow bigger YouTubers, and they're dealing with a lot of the issues. And I figure some of the big guys don't really come out and talk and explain about it all, but you know what? That's what I'm here for. If any of you need help or with any of your YouTube channels with monetization, strikes, claims, anything at all, don't hesitate to ask me, because I'm totally willing to help anybody out with any issues they have with their YouTube channel. And that's the thing. I've tweeted out to Penguins, Markiplier before they even got their strikes on their channel, saying, heads up, this is going to start happening. And boom, they didn't listen to me. They got strikes. They ignored me. And I realized they're really big and they get a lot of feedback. And it's crazy because saltycrackers, he actually liked the tweet that I mentioned saying, hey, I actually gave you a heads up. So he liked it, he notified it, and he acknowledged it. So maybe you'll watch this video and you'll just say, yeah, maybe I just appeal it. context, age restrict it, and you'll get my video back. And I'd appreciate that, if you actually watched that and saw it. And if it does work for you, awesome, salty crackers. That's dope. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with all of you, my thoughts, my opinions. I really appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much for the love and support. I'm never gonna stop doing what I'm doing, no matter what, no matter how many videos get deleted, strikes. Like I've been through so many now. Like some of these big YouTubers have only had a couple strikes or videos deleted. I don't even know how many I've already gone through on this channel already. Like probably like 4 or 5 claims that I've had to counterclaim and I've got disputed and I've won. Everything that's been removed or copyright claimed or copyright striked or community or anything. I've appealed and I've won, and it's a victory for us people, for the freedom of rights, speech, everything, and it's huge because that speaks in volumes that I'm sharing with all of you that my struggles as a YouTuber as well. Like some people say, hey, don't post that information because then people are going to use that against you and report your videos. And yes, you're right. Haters are going to hate and they're going to report those videos. And that's the thing is I could post a video about my dog and they're going to report that video. I have haters, so no matter what happens, they're going to report my video. But the thing is that if you didn't have haters and you post videos that are against YouTube guidelines, I've noticed they'll be fully monetized until somebody reports it and notifies YouTube. So it goes to show you that um, how YouTube is, and like they just kind of like until they get notified. But at the same time, like I said, I also want to share the knowledge and frustrations that I go through with you and everybody else that, you know what, if I get a strike or a claim, people might use it against me and report it on my videos. But you know what? Me sharing my information and education and what I go through with all of you is going to help all of you in return. So, and also help other YouTubers like yourself and the whole community as a whole and help improve YouTube. So that's the only reason I do it. And I think the only way any system is going to improve anything in life, yet alone YouTube or anything in life, your school, anything, the police, law, justice, anything is for people to start speaking up and taking action and talking out about it. And yeah, because there's too many times when something happens people just stay silent about it and don't want to speak out. And there's even times on the street they see something happening and they don't even say anything like stop, and they don't even like take action to stop the person. So that's where I'm changing in my mindset now. You know what? If I believe that it's right to speak up or say, in my mind, that I'm going to speak up and say it, and I'm going to stand up for that because in my mind, it's just what's morally right, it's what's correct, and I think other people need to start living by that as well. So I think I rambled enough, and I'm going to get going. You all know what to do. Like this video, comment down below with your thoughts and opinions, as well as click that subscribe button. I really appreciate your love and support. It really helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe. God bless you all, and peace out.